this guy and what he's going to do for this organization, and how certain he was the one for you? How early on was he?
We're excited. Great night for the Pistons. Yes, I mean, we're thrilled that we landed on Cade and excited about him joining the Piston family. We vetted this process out. He was always one of the top guys we looked at. But the versatility he brings, the leadership, connectability, was really separated him. You look at our team, he's a human connector on the floor, off the floor. So along with his, advanced skill set and winning basketball that he plays and has always played, landing on him was tremendous honor for us to be able to bring in such a young, accomplished player. So we're excited and look forward to him getting here and get started.
Trey, I know when we talked here today, you said they all fit basically, but when you got a guy who's 6'8" and brings the versatility at both ends, does he kind of make roster building a little bit easier going forward?
Yes, absolutely. I guess the first thing I said is versatility. He can play. He can allow you to play up. He can allow you to play down. You can play him in the backcourt. You can play him in the front court. But he just gives your roster so much flexibility. So absolutely, that was huge in the decision-making process and huge for the way the coaches will be able to use them.
Well, you had said that you were vetting all options, of course, and all rumors were out there, Jalen Green, Evan Mobley. Did you ever get close or a fairly tempting offer to move from anybody?
No, not really. No.
And what you did, so you were, when were you 100% set on Cade being the guy?
This morning.
Right, one of the things I'm talking about, like media speculation generally, and I know you probably pay no attention to that, but one of the issues that people have raised is how he would fit next to Killian. And I know Dwayne loves the idea of maybe playing multiple Balllanders. Do you see a Cade Cunningham Killian matchup as advantageous as opposed to problematic?
Yeah, I mean, like I continue to say, like, we won 20 games. There's a lot of things that we need to vet out, and getting this guy, like he and Killian can play together. He can play with any of our players. So that was a big part of selecting this young man. He gives us tremendous versatility, but we need multiple ball handlers and playmakers, and he definitely is at the top of the charts with someone can, make plays. So that will only enhance what Killian can do.
Right. For most of us, interactions with you have been through a computer screen. Watching you walk in here, you have a big smile on your face. Is this the cool end of you punching walls with excitement behind closed doors that we didn't see just now? I mean, how fired up were you to make this pick tonight?
I thought I was going to get a standing ovation from you guys when I walked in. Everybody picked them. I finally got to say it tonight, so it's a little anticlimactic, but no, excited. No, I was really excited for the organization, for the city, for us to have this number one pick. And I just wanted to make sure we did our job and did our work, to land on number one. People saying the pressure of it. The pressure of it for me was doing the work. You do the work and you land when you land. So we did our work, and it took us a while to get there, but we're here and we're excited. So, I'm thrilled, but it's no punching the wall or anything like that. We're excited.
Benny.
Troy, throughout your history, you've been enamored with athletes. From Russ to guys on down. Cade is not an exceptional athlete. Was that something you had to get over? Was there something about his game that made you feel like he could compensate for what he might lack at this level as the athleticism gets better?
Well, yeah, I mean, I always love athletes. I believe that superior athletes translate in any sport, whether it's on baseball field, football field, basketball court, tennis court. It elite athletes excel. But for me, it's where your team is and what we're trying to build. A big part of selecting, Westbrook in OKC was he had the mentality and he was a spirited worker like Durant and Jeff Green were. And we got some young guys here that really work. And we wanted, like I said, we wanted to double down. We wanted guys that were going to come in here and work and continue to bleed into our ethos of working hard and playing together, being selfless, being competitive. And he has a tremendous competitive spirit. But he's very intelligent on the floor. And like I said, the leadership, the versatility, and the connectability put him over the top. So sometimes those might outweigh some other intangibles, but definitely he brings a lot to the table.
Was that ever a concern when you were going through the vetting process?
Yeah, I mean, you look at the way a guy plays and his mindset, but different guys have different deficiencies. He's been an elite player at all levels, and I think he'll continue that because of his sharp mind. Larry Bird, one of my favorite players of all time. This probably be blasphemous for saying this in Michigan, but if I tell this story all the time that I grew up in the same neighborhood as Len Bias, and if Len Bias, when it tragically passed away, Larry Bird is ahead of Magic because he's gonna have those rings. I thought Larry Bird, to me, I struggle with putting the top five all the time together without Larry Bird being on it. He had as sharp as mind as you can see, and that I've seen. And this Cunningham, his mind allows him to play faster and see and feel things, even if he's not a superior athlete. So that was really a sticking point.
Troy, you mentioned the pressure that you were under, maybe, or whatever. What about the pressure that he's got now? And what about him makes you think he's able to handle the number one pick and everything that comes with that?
Yeah, I mean, he's demonstrated he can handle it. He handled it at Oklahoma State this year. The fact that when they got word that they may not be in the tournament, he still stuck it out. He went there, performed. The NCAA passed it. They could play in the tournament, but the pressure he was under this year, not going to a blue blood school and performing at a great level, was really exceptional. He played on one of the best high school teams I've seen in the last 20 years. He was the linchpin to that group. So, I mean, the last few years he's been under the gun, and he'll be ready to come in and handle all that comes with it. But like I said, he's a piece to the puzzle. We're not expecting him to come in and move the world and take us any further than our team can take us right now. But we're excited to add him to the group. But more importantly, I'm very confident he can handle what's going to come his way with being the number one selection.
Real quick, and then I gotta go to the Zoom.
You've seen Cade embrace the city so much already. Did you get a sense that he would embrace it as quickly as he did in the meetings that you had with him?
Yes, I mean that's when he's sharp, he's smart, he understands his audience, he understands he has to be where his feet are. And that, like I said, is a very sharp young man. He understands what Detroit Pistons are all about in the past. And like I said, we're trying to restore that, and he really gets it. So, he's very aware.
Josh, we have time for 2 questions from the Zoom crowd. Go ahead and get those out.
So if you want to go ahead and use the raise your hand function, if you have a question, we'll get to a couple here. First, we'll go to Matt Derry.
Hey, Troy, congratulations. Question about Cade playing in the Big 12. How much did you get to see him play in that league? It's obviously you got Baylor, Kansas. Does that help your decision-making to see him against upper-level competition like that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's part of the evaluation. The league he played in, the competition. He played against very stiff competition, and for a freshman, I mean, he exceeded, I think, what everybody thought he could do. But like you said, the competition in the Big 12 was tremendous, and them being able to be at the top of that league, and he be the guiding force behind that. That really helped the evaluation for us.
Now, for the last question, we'll go to Stoney.
Yeah, Troy, when the time you spent with him, was there something about him and this city? Because he seemed to, at the Tiger game and everything, even speaking tonight on ESPN, seemed to really incorporate what this city is all about. Did you sense that early on, and how much did that help you in making that selection?
Yeah, I mean, he came in, and we wanted to make sure that he got the feel of the city. We took him around, and because if we were going to select him, we wanted him to be comfortable with surroundings and understand what the city is all about and organization. But no, I mean, that didn't really sway our decision because he has bought in. But it always helps. But he's very excited during the process to, thinking about joining the city of Detroit and the Pistons organization.
Thank you.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Troy. All set.
We're good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yep, thank you.
All will be in